I'm Kasey James, and this is the story of the Bridge House. This place, I've seen it in my dreams for weeks now, maybe months. I didn't know where or what it was until recently, but I knew it was here, waiting for me, calling to me. My car died a couple miles back, in the middle of the woods. Typical, really. There's no phone coverage, which is truly bizarre even out here, but it is what it is. Maybe there's some sort of interference. Anyway, I walked the last mile and a half out of the woods. So now I'm here. I'm finally standing in front of the Bridge House. All 3 stories of it, half-timbered facade of old stone, and what looked like roses growing up and over the veranda. In the dreams, the roses are open, flowering, the same blood red as the sunset is now, but there aren't any flowers here now. Just an overgrown gravel driveway full of weeds, and an old abandoned house that hopefully has a caretaker or something. It must have someone looking after it. It doesn't look all that abandoned or neglected, although there is something a bit off about it. Maybe that's just me. I'm tired. It's a creepy old house, and I've been dreaming about it for months. Dreaming about whatever's inside it. Walking up to the front door, it feels like walking to a gallows, but I don't know why. Not to mention, I've never walked to a gallows, so I don't know why that particular morbid imagery would come to mind. I knocked first, then tried the bell, and it made an eerie sort of chime, but there was no answer. I knocked again, then tried the door. As I grasped the doorknob, I felt a shock, like a spark, driving into my fingers, and in my mind there was an image of a crystal or a gemstone maybe, faceted, shining, with something inside it like music, spiraling around and around. Data drawn in atoms through the structure of the crystal, but also somehow separate from it. There was something else there too, but it slipped away from me as soon as I opened my eyes with a gasp and pulled my hand off the doorknob. 3 things, and I knew that I needed them. They were why I'd been dreaming of this place. They were why I was here. Even if I didn't know what they were, or even how I was meant to recognize them when I found them. I put my hand back on the doorknob warily, but nothing happened the second time. It was just cool, inert metal. It turned easily, though, and the door swung open.